This is the Excellent Reception Podcast.
I'm your host, lil'dave, and welcome to another episode of Excellent Reception, the podcast where we talk about timeless music and why it's so amazing. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Mixcloud, and wherever else podcasts are available. Please take the time to leave a review. These help push up our rankings in the podcast charts so more people can discover Excellent Reception. This time, we are back with another edition of our one-off series. This is where we focus on a particular song by an artist and explain why it's worth listening to. Today's episode features a song by a group from New Zealand called Ladi6, and the song is called Guru.
Excellent Reception.
One recent musical release that totally caught me off guard was the collection of carefully crafted musical gems called Royal Blue 3000 by a group from New Zealand called Ladi6. The title of this release perfectly fits the music you'll hear when you hit play. It's classy, colorful, and sounds like soul music that was sent back in time from the year 3000. The music on this project could fit perfectly in rotation with some of the current future R&B favorites, like Sid of the Internet, Frank Ocean, Little Dragon, or Kalela. But it's obvious that Ladi6's sound is really in a lane of its own. Originally, Ladi6 was the moniker of one person, Caroline Tamati, who already had a successful career as a singer, songwriter, and rapper in New Zealand's music scene. The unique blend of hip-hop, neo-soul, and reggae she offered up in her early albums, Time Is Not Much, and The Liberation Of, earned her a place on New Zealand's top 40 charts, as well as multiple New Zealand Music Awards. These days, Ladi6 is not just a single artist, but it's a full band. Much like how Sade is not just the name of the main vocalist, but the entire group. Around the time Ladi6, the solo artist, was recording her third album, Automatic, with the help of Detroit producer Wajid, the crew that would make up the personnel of Ladi6, the band, joined forces. In the current lineup, the lead singer, who just goes by Lady now, is supported by three hugely talented musicians/producers, Parks, Julian Dine, and Brandon Haru. Together, they are able to create their signature sound in the studio and easily bring it to the stage during their live performances. The songs we hear on Royal Blue 3000 weren't just concocted in a recording studio. Instead, they were born during an improvised set at an event called the Alpha Sessions. Because of this approach, they were able to tap into rhythms, melodies, and influences that they would have never attempted during the normal recording process. I got hooked on the Ladi6 by the first single off of Royal Blue 3000 called Beffy, which with its wonky bass line and shuffling drums was like nothing I've ever heard.
Can't be alone, can't be alone, can't be alone, can I be alone, can I be alone?
So I originally wanted to talk about that song, but the follow-up song, Guru, is even more amazing. It kicks off with this slick beat from a drum machine and these gorgeous analog keys. The notes of these keys are being bent slightly, which creates this disorienting effect that almost makes you feel drunk. Tiny little synthesizer sounds bubble and flow in the background, creating a liquid feel, which all starts to make sense as Lady sings lyrics that tell you to drink it up in the morning. Underneath the layers of flawless vocals and beautiful chords, you can hear some tiny hints of Jamaican dub, library music, and dirty South beats. So let's listen to it now. Guru by Ladi6.
Excellent reception. This is the Excellent Reception Podcast.
Hey, thank you once again for tuning in to Excellent Reception. If you love what we're doing here, please spread the word to other music lovers you know. Make sure you check us out on excellentreception.com. And if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the podcast so you can be the first to hear new episodes. Also, you can listen to my broadcast radio show, Eavesdrop Radio, in Philadelphia every Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on WKDU 91.7 FM or streaming live online at wkdu.org. So until next time, this is your host, lil'dave, signing off for Excellent Reception, where we're always coming in loud and clear with the sounds you need to hear.
Excellent Reception.